54, Salford Red Devils nil, ladies and gentlemen. This was like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid at the end of the film. Limited ammunition, defenceless, results, bloodbath. Yes, okay, Salford gave it a good fist in the first 20 minutes, but after that, it was an absolute procession for the Wigan Warriors. There's not an awful lot to say other than celebrating what were, on the night, some really good quality tries from the Wigan Warriors. Jay Field back, of course, massive bonus that for the Cherry and Whites. Just gave them the structure that they needed. I mean, don't get me wrong, Bevan French back in the stand-off position. Yeah, you got to try, fair enough for him with regards to that, but he weren't in the top three in this game. I thought Sam Walters had a good game as well for the Wigan Warriors. Got to say that. I thought Walters had got the ball a couple of times, but actually, overall, I thought he had a really good game. I mean, statistically, it's unbelievable because you'd think it was a close game. 28 completed sets to 26 in the favour of the Wigan Warriors. They're a little bit, dare I say, lazy, lethargical in the second half. They were letting the ball slip. I mean, sometimes, the ball was hitting the ground and they were still going in for a try, but that didn't really matter. Bottom line is, this was always going to be a Wigan Warriors win, and it was a comfortable win, and keeping them to 0 as well will have felt very, very good if you're Matt Peake. 54 points unanswered, does the for and against column a load of good. I mean, there's not really much to say. I'm going to make this in fact, we're doing back-to-back in the sheds because there was 2 processions on Sunday, this, of course, being one of them. Wigan, quite frankly, needed this win. They've had a couple of, disappointing games the last 2. They needed to just find the feet again. They found them perfectly well, got their attacking plays going once more. Some really good performances right across the field of play. I'm just going to go straight to the 3-2-1. There's nothing really to say other than it wasn't very good. Another BBC game that has been poorly picked. Doesn't do anything this for advertising the sport, especially when you consider some of the other games this week that have really sparkled. 3 points goes to Junior Nsemba. I thought Nsemba, especially in the first half, he was superb. Doing exactly what Junior does. The tackle busting of 6, really good. Got his try, made 2. 17 tackles in D, 134 metres from 9 carries, an average of 15 metres a carry. Simply awesome. 2 points goes to Jake Wardle, who was the beneficiary of a lot of what Junior Nsemba did. He got himself a hat-trick on the day, 1 assist from him also. He ran 12 times for 181 metres. He got himself a tackle bust and a clean break in there as well for good measure. And 1 point to the returning Jai Field. I thought Field looked, again, very, very good and assured. 2 tries, 1 assist for him. 13 carries for 199 metres, matching Junior Nsemba's 15. I just felt Nsemba's first half performance laid the platform for what came next. He bullied that right edge of defence of the Salford Red Devils time and time again. He was in sparkling form. 54-0 to the Wigan Warriors. Not really back in the groove just yet. They've got a good week off this week, of course, with the Challenge Cup. Be interesting to see what they dish up next time. Well done to the Cherry and Whites. More headache for the Salford Red Devils. Let's go over to the John Smith Stadium. The Huddersfield Giants 4, Hull KR 50, a sensational performance, especially from you-know-who. More on that in a few moments' time. Very similar to the Wigan game. Huddersfield puffed and puffed a little bit in the first half. I mean, it was only 16-4 at half-time, but then the second half, the KR, they just ran loose, didn't they? Some wonderful, wonderful attacking play from Hull KR throughout the game. They really are a quality unit, like Wigan, strike everywhere across the park. Did they have to get out of third gear? No, I don't think they did. I don't think Wigan did either. Some really good quality play from Hull KR. We've just got to go there straight away. I mean, let's get straight to the 3-2-1. Like I say, I don't want to labour the point. 2 processions on Sunday. Simple as that. Huddersfield Giants fans livid at full time. There was a picture of Tui Lolohea on the full-time notice on Huddersfield's Facebook page. And, there's a lot of people saying the guy should leave the club tomorrow. Interesting. I know there's some really spiky comments now for Tui Lolohea on the social media channels where the Cowbell Army are concerned. I think the one shining light for them was George Flanagan. Should have been playing throughout this period for me. Every time I see the kid, he has got some quality in him. What a try from the young man. It really was. I mean, it was Bevan French-esque. I mean, it was that type of try, breaking through the line, the way he went past Morg. Simply exceptional from the young man. That's the one and only thing, talk about Chesney Hawks, that Huddersfield can take away from this game. Apart from that, quite frankly, more problems there for the Huddersfield Giants. And I know we're saying about, injuries and this, that, the other. There's still a lot of quality on that field of play. The whole soul for me and Hewitt, quality players. Gagai, He's been brought in to do a job. Is he delivering at the moment? Question marks there. We're not even going anywhere near Adam Swift. The man's an absolute legend and quality finisher. We all know that. Lola Haya in the halves. We've already said that, his partner Flanagan had a great game. So where was Tui, Lola Haya in this one? Harry Rushton, good quality prospect. Could Joe, of course, one of their better players. They have Matty English in the team. They have Milne in the team. So it's not like they didn't have a plethora of their starting 17 in the team. Of course they did. Yes, okay, the supporting cast isn't that good at the moment, but should it be losing 50 points to 4 at home at the moment? Are some of these seasoned pros just thinking, well, the excuses are there, we can just do what we want? I don't know. I'm being harsh. I just feel for the Cowbell Army fans out there, they deserve better. I think they should have put up a much better fight than this. As for the Robins, simply brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Let's go to the 3 points. It's the easiest 3 points ever, isn't it? Mikey Lewis, what a performance, unplayable, incredible. Absolutely incredible. 3 tries, 3 assists, 23 tackles in D, 11 tackle busts from Mikey, 19 carries, 260 metres. He had 3 clean breaks in the game. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. And that's before you take into account, just his all-round exuberance, just the air of confidence that this man has. Just lifts his side as well, and boy did they lift. I thought the 2 points had to go to Arthur Morg on his debut. Morg, we've always said we believe he's a quality player. He's now in a team, let's be fair, of real seasoned superstar players in every position. He's got a real opportunity now to shine, and he did indeed shine. A very nice try for Hiku. I mean, that whole move and the ball from Hiku was sumptuous. It really, really was. He took that well. He made an assist. He ran 19 times for 183 metres. 4 tackle busts, 3 clean breaks. He was working the arch perfectly well. Great fullback play. Arthur Morg, simply brilliant. I think this could be, if, and it's a big if, but if KR go and win silverware this year, I think bringing Morg in could be almost there as well. We said that Reece Martin coming in could be the difference because he's out at the moment. He should be back at the back end of the season, and his kicking could be invaluable. But I think the decision to bring Morg over earlier, of course, he'd signed anyway for 2026, I think could be inspired. I really, really do. And 1 point goes to Oliver Gildart. Another great performance from Gildart. He's having a good season, isn't he? Another try and assist from Oliver. He had 14 carries, 101 metres, 4 tackle busts on the day. He also got himself a clean break. I thought Gildart was very, very good. But quite frankly, Litton, a try and assist. You had Hiku, who I felt was good. Davis goes in for yet another one. Jai Whitbread bruising, as always. 131 metres from 18 carries from Jai. I mean, there's a lot to be happy about if you're a Hull KR fan. Let's just hope the bubble doesn't burst next week, because if it does, that's going to be painful, isn't it? But quite frankly, both Hull KR and Wigan doing what they should do. Brutal, absolutely brutal. No mercy given, no step back on this. They put the foot on the accelerator, like I say, only to a 3rd gear, but they got the job done, and convincingly, showing everybody that they could once again compete for the grand final. That's been a double edition of In the Sheds. We will be back with the last game of round number 6. St. Helens travelling to the Catalan Dragons very, very soon.